What's good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today, we have some awesome information and some games that I haven't really talked about too much up until this point. Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 has a release date, so we're definitely going to be discussing that. We also have Reggie Fils-Aime on the Nintendo Switch Online and offering a robust feature set. Then also, we've got a brand new character outed in Mario Tennis Aces. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with Spider-Man. And yes, Spider-Man, you guys can see here wearing my nice Spidey shirt. Everyone knows that I'm actually a bigger fan of Venom than Spider-Man, but at the same time, I still love me some Spider-Man. So let's go ahead and get into the information when it comes to Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. So this title will be officially launching on September 7th, and it is a PS4 exclusive. For those who don't know, it's not coming to PC, not coming to Xbox One or anything else. PS4 exclusive. Now, Sony Interactive Entertainment and Insomniac Games have announced Spider-Man. The PlayStation 4 title will launch on September 7th. That is locked in for the time being. Now, the standard edition of Spider-Man will be available both physically and digitally for $59.99. Now, there will be a digital deluxe version of the game, including a full download of the title, new story chapters via the City That Never Sleeps post-launch downloadable content series, 3 new chapters with new missions, villains, characters, and additional suits for Spider-Man, and a received by mail limited edition collectible pin will be available for the US, and that will be $79.99. Now, there will also be a physical collection edition of Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, and it includes all the digital content from the digital deluxe edition, as well as a steel bookcase, mini art book from the Titan books, and Spider-Man statue from Gentle Giant will be available for $149.99. Now, pre-orders for every edition of Spider-Man will include the Spidey suit pack, which feature the Spider Punk suit, a couple of other suits that will be revealed this summer, the Spider drone gadget, a PlayStation Network avatar, PlayStation 4 theme designed by comic book artist Adi Granov, and extra skill points. Game Informer also talked more about the Spider-Man game and kind of what's going on, so if you want to see more information, you can definitely do so there. So guys, I have a long history with Spider-Man games. I've been playing them since the Super Nintendo. I've been playing Spider-Man games, whether it was Maximum Carnage. I also played all sorts of ones. I played Spider-Man on the Dreamcast. It was also on the N64 and the PS1. Played that one. And I don't know why I thought it was good, because it's not a good game, but I still played it. I played Spider-Man on the PS2, Ultimate Spider-Man. I think that one so far is probably the best Spider-Man game that I've played, is Ultimate Spider-Man on the PS2. Had a wide open world that you can go through, sling through, beat up people. There was all sorts of cameos and stuff from other Marvel characters. It was great. So I do feel that maybe this game can live up to that. Now, I did play other Spider-Man games like the 2099. I played the Spider-Man games on the PS3 and 360. None of them were really that good, to be honest. Like, I haven't played a good Spider-Man game in like a decade plus. Ultimate Spider-Man was the last one that I would consider good, in my opinion. Now, I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me. There might be some Spider-Man games that you played on other systems that were great beforehand, in terms of before like the PS3 or 360. But for me, there really hasn't been that many good Spider-Man games since that title right there. So I'm excited about this one. I'm going to pick it up day one on the PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be good, although I don't need all this extra crap that they're going to be giving me here with the digital deluxe contents and all this stuff like that. $150 for that one with the statue and all that seems cool and all, but not going to spend my money on that. But I know for a lot of people who love Spider-Man, you're probably going to want to get all that stuff. So it's cool that they're offering the choice to have all that. Now, some people have been talking about the whole DLC and all that, and kind of locking that behind the paywalls before the game is even out, and you know what, that's just a factor of just modern gaming, right? That's always going to happen. So just as long as there's enough content in the base core game and you get enough hours, it's a full complete experience, I'm not going to have a problem with that if they do DLC, because lots of games do DLC. I just want to make sure that the base game has enough content, has enough hours of gameplay for your $60. So as long as that is good, I'm good with that. So overall, Spider-Man is looking really good on the PlayStation 4. There's going to be some PlayStation 4 Pro enhancements. It's going to look good on the base as well. It's 30 frames per second no matter what, so it's not like you're going to get 60 frames per second from what I understand. Even on the PlayStation 4 Pro, you're just going to get like the checkerboard, like up-resing or whatever it is, to 4K, and maybe get a more stable frame rate. I'm not really sure. We still need to wait on that one. But overall, I'm just excited to play what looks to be a good Spider-Man game, because I've always loved Spider-Man. I've always watched the shows when I was a kid. I love the movies. I've seen all of them, and yeah, I just think it's a great franchise. franchise, and it's one of my favorite Marvel franchises out there. So we'll see what happens when this game drops on September 7th. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. Had to wear the Spidey shirt for it as well, but you guys all know that Venom's better. But anyway, what do you guys think about Spider-Man coming to the PlayStation 4 on September 7th? Are you going to be picking up any of these digital deluxe versions or the physical collector's edition? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next topic here, Reggie Fils-Aime has talked about the Nintendo Switch's initial potential, supply, and the Nintendo Switch Online providing a robust online experience, which you've stated before, but he also talked about it again. So in a recent issue of Game Informer, Reggie Fils-Aime does talk about these things. Let's go ahead and get right into what he has to say. Quote, "When I first saw the Nintendo Switch, I was convinced it would provide experiences never seen before. I thought the ability to take console quality games on the go and share them with others, plus all the new features built into the console and the Joy-Con controllers would really change how people experience their favorite games. It enables a player to always have time to play their favorite games, and this is a powerful concept. Of course, even when we see the potential of a system internally, we never know how the public will react to it. We saw strong reactions with the public from our very first introductory video. From there, enthusiasm built to launch and all through the 2017 holiday season. We're truly appreciative of how fans have reacted, and we're only getting started." Now, later in the interview, Reggie noted how having strong Nintendo IP at launch was really important. He also stated, along with Nintendo's own games, there have been a nice stream of third-party games coming to Nintendo Switch in 2017, and it's continuing into this year as well. Then he also talked about some gaming stories that he has in terms of him playing it on the plane with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and other people started talking to him about it. And to finish it off, he talked about the Nintendo Switch Online, and we know about games like Mario Tennis Aces and of course Super Smash Bros. Labo. He talked about that just a little bit, but then he also said that in September Nintendo is looking forward to providing a robust online experience, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, because the online has been subject to a lot of different talk here and there in terms of what Nintendo's going to do, and I fully believe that Nintendo's going to bring together a pretty solid online. Now, it's not going to be as good as PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Those companies have been making online for over a decade now in terms of what they were doing, their base network of Xbox Live, the base network of PSN. It's going to be tough for Nintendo to match that initially and for the price that they're charging for it. However, I think this is the start of Nintendo actually having a type of service that can be comparable to the others in due time. Now, we do know that Nintendo says that they want the Nintendo Switch to last 6 to 7 years or then some. So what are we going to see? I think we're going to see improved Nintendo Switch builds over the years, just like we saw with the Nintendo 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS, but I think Nintendo's going to step it up just a little bit more from that and actually offer more, but still give people backwards compatibility because of the Tegra chip. I think we're going to get some nice custom ones now that they know the Nintendo Switch is a success that they can count on, and I think that the online is going to evolve with that platform, and that's the reason why they said we want to have a 6 to 7 year lifespan, is because they're going to be evolving the platform, they're going to be evolving the online and getting better and better as they go along. Now, I do feel that there's also going to be price increases with the online, and this is just speculation on my end. There's going to be price increases as the online gets better. Now, I don't think it's ever going to get to the price of the PS4 and Xbox One, just because that's going to take a while, so I can't even predict that at this point, but I do feel that as it gets better and more features are added in, maybe there's a slight price increase. Maybe they do some more stuff with Virtual Console. Maybe they add in some other things in order to justify the price increase in terms of what they're trying to do. But this is the ground level. This is the base. They've pretty much reconstructed a whole new network. This is no longer the Nintendo Wi-Fi and the servers and the stuff that they had beforehand on the Wii and the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS. This is something completely different. Heck, even dating back to the DS, they've been using that same online and everything in terms of how things navigated. They hid friend codes on the Wii U, but it was essentially a friend code system at times, and that's why it returned for the Nintendo Switch, but they're getting rid of it once and for all on the Nintendo Switch once that online drops. So this is something completely new for Nintendo. It's something completely different, and I think that they're just going to build upon that for the years and decades or however much to come, because this is the first time they have a real crack at online using DNA, companies that know about it and taking it seriously because they're charging for it. So I do think that it's going to evolve, and it is going to be a robust experience, at least in terms of Nintendo standards at first, and then it'll just get better and better as the years go along. So what do you guys think think about what Reggie Fils-Aime had to say here when it comes to Nintendo Online, his experiences when it comes to the Nintendo Switch reception and when he saw it, what people were thinking about it? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the final topic for this video, we have Spike, who's been outed as a new playable character in Mario Tennis Aces. So, spoiler alert, right? So, just a short while ago, Nintendo issued a new General Switch trailer for the European audience, and if you missed it, you guys are checking it out here, or maybe not because those copyrights, so maybe not you're checking it out. But at the end of the video, there was a family playing Mario Tennis Aces, and it just showed for a couple of seconds, but you can clearly see on the last row to the right, all the way down, there is Spike right there. You can see his face, you know that's him. That's the guy from like Mario 3 or whatever, and some of the other Mario games. He like takes out the big old spike balls and throws them at you. Yeah, that dude is definitely going to be in the game. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm like a big fan of Spike, but I guess the more the merrier when it comes to Mario Tennis Aces. There are going to be some like powers each one of them has, right, for certain things in terms of like game modes that you can play. So whatever he has, it might be pretty cool. But yeah, the diversity when it comes to the characters in the game is always key for these type of titles, right? For like Mario Kart, for like the tennis or soccer or whatever else that they do. Just having a lot of different characters makes it fresh and keeps it interesting for people just to have a variety of characters to play as, even if it isn't as big of a deal as like, let's say, Super Smash Brothers, where there's like complete movesets and everything. So characters in terms of what they do is like really important. But overall, Mario Tennis Aces, I think it's getting slept on by a lot of people. People aren't talking about it as one of Nintendo's bigger titles coming out in like a couple months here. And I think that people really need to start paying attention more to this game, because I think it's going to be really good in terms of tennis gameplay, the single player, everything that people were complaining about when it comes to Mario Tennis, the Ultra Smash game on the Wii U. They're fixing here and even adding then some. Looks beautiful. It's going to have online, going to be able to play with friends, going to have matchmaking, a lot of good stuff going into this game. So I'm looking forward to it because I actually really like tennis games. So what do you guys think about Mario Tennis Aces, in addition to Reggie talking about the robust online experience that they're going to be providing, and also Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Facebook and Twitter. Give us a like and a follow. Really helps to spread the content of Player Essence across the internet. Also, check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.